So I'm at the Usha Village right now in La Ceiba, Honduras, and we got word this morning that master healer, herbalist, our brother, friend, and father, Baba Dr. Sebi, passed this morning while in a hospital here in Honduras. He was transferred to the hospital after being held in prison for a few weeks now here in Honduras, and I won't get into the details about why he was being held in prison, but we do have a lot of questions about the way that he was being treated when he was transferred to the hospital for pneumonia. He developed pneumonia while he was in the prison, and his symptoms and his condition escalated while he was there, and he was taken to the hospital. And like I mentioned, we don't know how he was treated once he got to the hospital. And I really just make this video to say that it's a very sad day, but it's also a day that we need to reflect on Dr. Sebi's legacy. We need to remember what Dr. Sebi stood for, all of the work that he did. And we know that Dr. Sebi centered holistic wellness and alkaline diet in maintaining optimal health. But more than that, more than curing people of diseases that Western medicine tells us are incurable, Dr. Sebi also centers African people's wellness and descendants of Africans in his work. Dr. Sebi discussed in his work how people from Africa, because of our specific DNA, need a specific type of food to maintain optimal wellness. So he was one of the few master healers and herbalists in our generation and in the world that centered African people. That's a very powerful, rare work. And so while we're very sad that Dr. Sebi is passed, we also need to reflect on how to continue the work, how to maintain his legacy, how to make sure that we continue to build and uphold places like Usha here, like Usha. We need to make sure that people have access to resources, access to foods, access to herbs that will heal them of whatever dis-ease they have, whatever disorder they have, knowing that they do not need to depend on Western medicine in all of its antiquated and fallacious ways that they fool people into thinking that you need to pump harmful drugs into your system to pacify symptoms of the illness instead of attacking the foundation or the origin of the illness in your body, which is whatever type of cells that are at that point cancerous or ill or inflamed, right? And so I'm still trying to understand how we're going to move forward without Dr. Sebi, but I think that we'll be okay as long as we remember his work, as long as we remember his name, as long as we remember his beauty. I came to Usha not because I'm sick, not because I'm not well, but because I just wanted to do a normal cleanse, just to have a cleanse. I was supposed to meet Dr. Sebi today, and it was this morning that we found out that he passed. And while I didn't get to meet him, I've studied his work. I've studied the benefits of an alkaline diet. I've studied the ills of Western medicine. I've studied the power of the mind, body, and spirit in healing oneself. And it is okay that I didn't physically get to meet Dr. Sebi, Spiritually, I know his heart. I know that he had every intention on helping human beings live full, healthy lives, and centered the black man and black woman, the black person in his work. So we're grateful for Baba Sebi, Dr. Sebi, master healer, master herbalist, beautiful person, just somebody who did the work. We always talk about doing the work to make sure that we can be okay and live long and live joyfully as people, even more specifically as black people, in a world that is trying to make you sick and crazy and depressed and poor. How do we maintain our wealth in that type of world, our internal wealth in that type of world? Dr. Sebi was helping us to understand how to do that. So in this world that is so crazy, in this moment, in 2016, we have to devote ourselves to continuing the work. The Usha Village is amazing. I've been here for 5 days now, and I wasn't even ill, and I feel healed. I feel cleansed. So Dr. Sebi's work was amazing, and it will live on, and we will make sure that we uphold his name, uphold his legacy, uphold his teachings, and continue the work. Ashe.